we're live. Yeah, the gods are with us. The gods are with us. Welcome back. This is our AD&D Dragonlance game. We are short a couple players tonight. They're participating in a charity game. If you would like to go and watch that, they are over on the Voctaire. We will not take offense if you need to jump across and watch that. In fact, I mean, I may be talking to nobody right now, but just so you know, the Voctaire is running a charity stream tonight. That's where Affy is. That's where Artemis is, and yeah. But we're gonna play some Dragonlance anyway, because you know it's our right. Damn it. So last time we lowered on a very large rendering pot and chain down into the ruins of Zaxxaroth. The city has not been washed away into the new sea as people had rumored. Instead, it is sort of in this massive cavern slash hole in the ground. Would that be... I think that's a good description for it. So above you, the cavern, the walls of this massive cavern are just lined with, like, you know, pillars and parts of buildings sort of sticking out and hanging at awkward angles. As well, there are a number of very large waterfalls pouring down. So even though you're down, now that you're down in Zaxxaroth, I mean, it's not deafening where you are right now, but I mean, anybody who's visited Niagara Falls knows just how loud it is to stand beneath a massive waterfall. That might have been an exaggeration of how big the falls are in here, but nonetheless, the water is pouring into this cave. It's echoing off the walls, and you don't, like, even though the gong was rung, you don't hear any more footsteps coming. Like, you defeat the Draconians that showed up, and you've got a feeling nobody else has heard you down here. It's pretty quiet. So these are streets, and it's a little tricky to tell where the doors are, but there is a door here, there is a door here, there is a door here, and the street continues further. We're just going to use cardinal directions down here. The street continues further to the west. The south, this is a street as well, and to the north, this is a street as well that ends at a pair of double doors here, and then a couple side alleyways. All of the buildings look in pretty rough shape.
Now, these Draconians that we just killed, they've all turned to ash, right? To dust?
That's right. So when they died, they were Baz Draconians, so they turn to stone, and then they crumble away into dust. That's right.
Now, they're piles of dust we got to kick over?
There's a number of piles of sort of broken stone
I'm going to kind of do my best to sleep this up and throw it in that cauldron so that no one will notice that we were here. I don't want to say we kill all these dudes.
Okay. Fair enough.
And throw it in the cauldron just to kind of... I don't want to have a bunch of bodies laying around because nothing will say, hey, there's something amiss.
So
if they see a whole bunch
Rook does his best to disguise the fact that you've killed a bunch of Draconians here.
Yeah.
Don't make it look too clean, though.
Make it clean, but not...
I'm going to follow behind him and
clean casual.
A little bit of dust.
Clean casual.
Yeah, clean casual. I don't know what clean casual looks like.
And then I'll sprinkle behind him a little bit.
I'm going to do the hand solo clean casual. Does that work?
Yeah, I'm glad you caught that reference. I'm glad you caught that reference.
Wow.
Okay.
What else could it possibly be?
Yeah, where would Tobin like to scout? While they're tidying up.
I'll go up to this room right there.
Hey, little man, wait. Wait. Dwarf. Dwarf. Where do we go?
We have to go get the 6 silver plates. Or sorry, it was 5 or 6 silver plates.
Well, they're called the Discs of Mishkal.
Yeah.
That's what Mishkal told you to retrieve from the Dragon's Lair.
Yeah. That is right.
And with the Discs of Mishkal, you can sort of learn about the old gods.
Yeah.
But where's that? Which way? Dwarf people, talk. Where?
The dwarves are not sure.
Grimrick, you're quiet again, buddy. Grimrick, you're on mute.
Oh, is Grinnick on mute? There we go.
None of us know where to go, so maybe Tobin scout around.
Yeah, we were told to go down. We did that.
Down.
And
With
we're
that,
not here,
Tobin, do you
so
open the door?
Let's go home.
I'm gonna put my ear to the door and see if I can hear anything behind it.
Ooh, caution. I like this. You don't hear anything.
Okay, I will slowly open the door.
Okay. So beyond the door is an emptied, rubbled, sort of, you have a feeling someone might have lived here once. Maybe this would have been a one-room, home where you'd have, like, a bed in the corner and a hearth to cook on. But now the chamber is empty and
Okay, I'm gonna
quiet.
check this next one down here.
Actually, why don't we use that as a place to rest? Because a couple of our people are ready to die. Like they're like 1 or 2 hit points away from death.
Well, who is the weakest? I think Grenlead, maybe?
Yeah, I think Copper's like 1 or 2 hit points away from death.
No, Grenlead has 7 hit points. And everybody else is in really good shape.
Oh, is
Everybody
everybody
who
else
died
good?
came back full. Everybody that
okay.
died last time came back full health.
Yeah.
That's not the
So
bad
really,
plan. Let's go in. We should
You
get
should have let your
yeah,
sister die.
You are very mean knight.
You're welcome to heal her. I don't think you... Why does Grenick have the ninja?
I'm still invisible.
He was invisible.
Oh, that's right. You're still invisible. You're absolutely right. I'm so glad
So
the DM
even-
remembers everything.
Even Worm and Artemis, I forget what Artemis' character's called.
Kira, Worm and Kira.
They're okay.
They're okay.
full-
Worm is at 12 of 12 hit points.
Okay.
And Kira is at 24 of 26.
Okay.
But Grenlead is at 7 of 30.
Yeah, I think we'll at least try a minor healing.
Okay, so you want to cast Cure Light Wounds with the staff?
Yeah.
And you have the charges now listed there and everything. I don't think you've used it yet. So a first level spell takes up 2 charges.
He used it once. He healed her.
And it was a D8, right?
Yeah, a D8. Oh, did he already?
Let's see how-
Did it already get used once?
Yeah, because she was at like 3 or something. She was really fucking dead.
I think you're right.
Yeah, but then it got recharged.
Then it got recharged after that.
by the statue.
Sure. Okay. I said correctly.
Yeah. Oh,
That's what I remember.
by the way, the gully dwarves that rode down in the pot with you, because there's about a dozen of them. As you start piling the stone and that into the pot, they get out and they all start moving to the west.
Mind the line.
They're all like,
So
I
that
grabbed
was
one.
a D8, right?
You all stay away from us. You're going to bring down the masters on us. You're going to bring down the masters. They're going to come down here. They're going to slap us.
Wasn't
I'm
he
gonna
gonna take us?
grab one.
Yeah, get him to take us to their king.
Okay.
The high
I'm
bolt.
gonna pick it up. We need to go down. Down. We need to go down. I'll go down.
What are you talking about, boy?
Down.
There's no more down. You're down as you going to go.
There's got to be down. Where's
No.
Eyebulb?
Hi, Bob.
Where's the room with all the pretties? The shinies.
Oh, you looking for... He looks confused as he looks between the two. He's trying to decide, does he answer the knight? Okay, so Steve starts shaking him. He's like, the high bulb! Oh, and he points sort of generally north.
Thank you.
You put
Then I
him...
pick them up.
put him
Okay,
down.
and then you pick it up. Come on, boy.
I dust them off. I say, where's the room with all the shinies and the pretties?
The room with all the shinies and the pretties. I don't
And the
know.
dragon.
Oh, you want the dragon?
Yes, he's my friend.
They all
Why
look
are you
at
trying to get us killed?
they all look at one another. They're like, "Well, if you want to go see the dragon, I mean, it's just down the road here.
West or south?
Y'all go down the road to the west.
Is there a
Go down
hidden
to the
way
big
get there?
go
Or
down to the big plaza. You hang a right.
Mhm.
You see the building with all the steps. You hang a left in there. You go find the dragon.
All right, good to know. Go tell him we said hi.
Why you want to go see the dragon?
He's got
That's a good question.
he's got shinies.
Oh, you can't take those shinies.
I just want to see them.
Well, anybody that goes to take a shiny, they end up dead.
Is there a way to see the shinies without taking them?
I don't know. You got a mirror, maybe?
Ask them where the masters are.
We have a Tobin.
Where are the masters? I'm going to ask the guy, whereabouts are the masters? To the kings to the north, the dragons to the west. Where's the masters? Are they to the south?
He looks around. He goes, "You're right in the middle of all of them. This is like Masters downtown."
Where do you guys all go? Where do you live?
I told you, with the hub up in the north, with our clan.
Okay.
Y'all gonna come with us?
We should probably go with them.
Yeah.
Sure.
I
Let's
agree.
go with meet the king.
As long as you're not gonna go poke a dragon.
No, we're not going to do that.
No.
We would never do that without the High Elf's permission.
Yeah, that's right. The high bulb, he's smart. He's the smartest one we know.
The real bright bulb.
He can count to 3, can't he?
What's 3?
It's more than 2.
More than 2 is 2. Y'all know that, silly man.
Yeah, I think they might be right on this one.
The high bulb, he's smarter than 3 possums in a tree. You gotta come.
Did you just say 3 possums in a tree? How many is
That's
that?
exactly what he said. That's a song. That's a song for Tobin. 3 possums in a tree.
3 possums in a tree.
Okay, you come, we go.
You lead, we follow.
Stop
Yeah, follow.
picking up all the
Freeze
master's
the name.
parts and put them in the pot.
So we did.
Okay, let's go.
You do it.
Alright, so we
Well,
follow.
I gotta heal my sister first. Is that a D8?
A D8, yes.
Okay, thank you.
If you're using Cure Light Wounds.
Cure light wounds, yes.
Okay,
I
Okay.
want to do more than that.
so I'm gonna move the party here. There we go.
There it goes.
Grenly, 7 hit points back. You feel good.
Thank you.
So you move down the street here. There is a side street, as you can see right here. And
I'm rear guard.
you reach the end of the street, and this down to the south, there's a massive waterfall, and these are all really broken and damaged buildings to the south here. And a massive waterfall just crashes into the end of this street, and the water runs north. And when you get to the end here, the lead gully dwarf, sort of stops Tolbin and Benedict. He says, "Up ahead, that's the big plaza. If you want the dragon, that's where you go."
But we don't want to drag. We want to meet your man. We want to meet your king.
Okay, well then we got to be all sneaky.
Okay.
I can be sneaky.
That's my specialty.
I'm
Okay.
invisible.
You got to be like dirt under a rock.
I am a
I'm
leaf
trying-
on the wind.
I'm going to be dirt under 2 rocks.
So with that, one of the gully dwarfs starts heading north. I'm gonna put his piece on here just so I can show you where he's going a little easier. So, this gully dwarf sort of hugs this wall of the building and moves just up to the edge of what appears to be a very large courtyard ahead.
I don't even see gully dwarves on my map.
Oh,
That's because
hold
he's
on.
gone off the corner.
I'm here. I come, you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see around the corner, but I'll be coming.
Come on now.
I'll follow him.
I'll go with them.
Okay. So let's move. I'm gonna move the rest of the party up here too. Feel free
I'm
to grab
gonna
your own
stand-
piece.
I'm gonna stand beside my beefy brother there, and make sure he's going north. and not wandering off to kill himself for glory.
No. I have to sacrifice myself for the party, not by myself.
Okay.
I'm just. You've done some crazy things. I'm going to be nicely aim you.
So in the center of the plaza, I'm gonna light up this area for a second here. Hold on. Let's do that. Can you see? Did that work? Can you see like right out into the
Yes.
plaza? Okay.
Yeah.
So the plaza, there's a number of like bits of light coming down from the cavern above. So what you can see here in the plaza is to the west, way. If you zoom way out, everybody, I'm gonna ping to the west. There's these steps leading into what looks like a massive, maybe shrine or temple or palace, some sort of magnificent looking building. It has domes, very pretty looking. To the north,
That's where the dragon is.
to the far north, there is another river that enters this plaza, and the two rivers sort of collide here and then head off to the east. So the gully doors tell you that you have to get across the entire plaza there to the north.
Okay.
Quietly.
Yeah,
Great.
you gotta move like dirt.
Perhaps we should take counsel with one another. What is it that we would like to do here?
So we go see the king. Now we can get an idea where these discs are.
I
have a feeling
agree.
the discs are to the west, but
The gully
I
door.
vote first.
Yeah, a couple of the gully doors, like they're more than willing to let you know the dragon lairs inside that palace to the west.
Yeah, so let's avoid that for a little bit.
I think given the choice between a
That's probably where they're at, though,
dragon that
unfortunately.
makes your skin separate from your bones and a potential ally, the choice is pretty easy.
But Mishikal did say that we had to get the discs from the dragon's lair, and we had to hold the staff in front of us. And
No, she
Courage
said
or whatever.
so we had to go find the discs. Apparently they're all over the place. That's what I think.
No, the discs should be in the dragon's lair, she said.
Oh.
so we know that's where we
Not
have to
should
go, but we
be.
don't have
I
to
should
go
say,
there now.
not should be. She flat out told you that you were going to have
Okay.
to retrieve the discs from the dragon's lair.
But these wonderful, smelly people with us might know a back way in, which would be a little less lethal than opening the front door yelling huzzah.
Or they can come join us in the fight and we can have cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Steven, why did you look at me when you said that?
I have no idea.
Sounds like one of your cunning battle plans.
All right, let's go. I can sneak across. Try to run across.
Well, we know you can. I'm dead.
So I'll just go to what Mishikal exactly said was to gain the power you shall need the truth of the gods. Far below this temple lie the discs of Mishikal, circular plates of platinum that are all you need to call upon my power. You must recover these discs. But your way will not be easy. The discs now lie in the lair of the dragon. Therefore I charge your staff and raise your dead. If you present it boldly, never wavering, then you shall prevail. Even then your journey is not complete. You must leave here, search for a true leader of the people.
I asked the gully dwarf, do you guys ever go in there?
In where?
In the dragon's lair there. You guys ever do anything for him? Run errands, take him treasures, things like that? Maybe you have another way in?
They sort of look at one another and sort of stutter, and there might have been one of us that did. He dead.
Excellent.
But
It's not a regular thing.
you know, oh, the dragon didn't kill him.
That's
That-
interesting.
I think he was. Everybody's like, look. They're all looking at one another like they shouldn't be talking about this. He was stoned.
Stoned? Why was he stoned?
Because he got it pretty, and he didn't give it to the high bulb.
Gotcha.
But the Highbolt knows all about this, right?
High bulb knows everything. He's smart.
All
So
right.
Three
he'd
possums
know
in a tree.
how your friend...
Okay.
Right.
I
The
think
Highbolt
we've
would know how he
decided.
got in there.
Let's go to the highball.
High bulb.
What rolls do we have to make to not die, oh grand leader?
Better than the person behind you. That's all I'm going to say.
Stop laughing about it and give us some numbers, you psycho.
There's
DM's laughing. We're
hey,
fine.
if you would like to cross the plaza, you can go right ahead.
No, we got to go to highball.
Well, the gully doors go the way to High Bulb. That's to the north across the plaza. You got to cross it.
Show us the
All
way.
right.
And tell us this is the way as you're doing it, please.
So they're about to take you out when one of them goes, oh boy, here comes the masters, and a number of draconians emerge from the eastern road. They don't appear to have seen you at this time.
I put a hand on the knight's shoulder. Friendly camaraderie.
So there's a group of 4 of them. You see 3 of the ones that turn to stone, the Baz, and then there's one that is one of the ones that explodes when they die. And
I bet if
you see
That would make a lot of noise.
you see 4 of them sort of exit from the east, and they start wading through the water and crossing. It looks like they're headed towards the palace. What does the party do?
I say we put out our torches and lanterns and
Yep.
hope they don't see us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Then
Stay
we
low.
can attack from the darkness.
No. That's where your plan fell apart.
So I had you at the start.
You had us, and then you lost us.
okay,
So-
we put our torches out and then shake our heads.
So
And I'm gonna.
they start crossing the plaza, and the gully dwarves are like, if they find out what you did to their friends, they're not going to be happy.
Okay, let's just duck down behind these guys. Like, lay down behind the gully doors.
So everybody like stays in the side street. They don't go into the plaza.
Yeah.
I've got the mat lit up, but remember, like, it's pretty dark in here, and loud. Like, with the waterfalls pouring down, nobody's going to hear anything.
I wonder if we shot the one that blows up, if it killed the other ones.
No, because then it'll
I mean,
alert
don't
the
do
dragon.
that, but I'm thinking.
It alert the dragon. Don't think I didn't think that.
Because that would be cool. Boom!
Can I follow them? Maybe I can, if I follow them from a distance, I can see something. Second way in, something like that.
Do you want to do that, Tobin?
Yeah.
Do you want to make
I'm
a
gonna try and follow them from a distance.
do you want to make a hide in shadows check?
Yeah.
Not like any of us are going to stop you.
How come nobody's putting a friendly hand on the Kender's shoulder?
You don't even realize he's left probably before he's like,
Okay,
Bullshit.
because he's left twice, and I've never gotten to 0 because of that. I've never gotten to single digits of health, following your knightly ass did.
No, you didn't follow me. You went the other way. That's the problem. Stay with me.
No, I stayed
Yeah,
with you.
25%.
so
Oh, you mean at the well? That was a dragon. That's
as they
Okay.
as they approach the steps, you can see movement within the palace, and the dragon steps, between the pillars to the top of the stairs. Tobin, you're close that nobody can hear because of the thunderous water, but Tobin, you can hear them for sure.
All right. What are they saying?
The Draconians say that The party has infiltrated the lower levels of the city, mistress. And the dragon, you can hear a sort of a guttural growl. Not a roar, but a growl. And she says, impossible. Impossible. I have their numbers. I have their numbers above. And she then says, double your patrols. I want them found. You'll bring them to me. At which point, the 4 Draconians bow, and it looks like they're going to leave. Do you stay?
I'm gonna try to sneak back to the group.
Oh yeah, you don't have to roll again. You made your sneaks. So you sneak
Yep.
back, and you see these Draconians sort of march back across here through the water. And if you guys wait, they do leave down that tunnel. Cassanthe, the dragoness, she lingers at the opening, the stairs to the palace. She lingers there, looking about. Almost looks like she's sniffing the air, and then like a snake, she just sort of slithers and moves ever so elegantly and disappears back into the palace.
If we can catch up to the party of Draconians.
Do you want to do that?
We can't see them. You
But
and
if
I
we can
see
catch them-
shit, man.
If we can catch them before they relay the orders to the rest of them, they won't double the patrols. Just a thought. I don't want to, attack everything I see. But
Pretty good lie.
Glitching with
That was almost believable.
I don't know how the knight has such a high bluff check. I don't get it.
It's a very good plan, actually. It's very reasonable.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm not bloodthirsty. I just think it's easier if they don't relay the orders.
But
If we can
so
catch
we
them.
like torches. You and I
All
are
right, let's
screwed,
go.
buddy.
Let's go. I better go now before
Just
you.
remember-
Okay, so is the plan
Just
then?
remember,
Sorry, go ahead, Granick.
just remember that if that dragon comes out, stack up on me.
I'm gonna wait and
Get
watch.
the umbrella out.
I'm just hoping we get.
I'm gonna let the big
Yeah, go
guys
ahead.
clean them out, and if the dragon comes out, I can do like a little try to distract him and get stomped.
Hey, look at the Kender! Woo!
Tobin's luck hasn't run out yet.
Okay,
I'm just hoping with the waterfalls that they won't hear the battle if we're far enough away from the temple.
Worth a shot.
Okay.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
okay, so just a sec.
I'm useless in battle.
We're gonna move the party over here. As
I'm
they
not being pedantic, but how the hell are we seeing? We put our torches out.
No, I know. Well, there's a bit of light pouring down. I already said that, but I'm gonna drop the
Okay.
dark. I am gonna drop the daylight in here. Hold on.
My bad.
Let's let them
My
go
bad,
down the
sorry.
tunnel a bit before we jump them. That way the dragon can't hear us.
Focus the fire on the one that blows up.
Oh, yeah, I will. That's where all my arrows are going.
Before we get into melee? That'd be
Yeah,
great.
let them walk down a bit.
Yeah, when you get around the corner. So who's leading the way? I'm assuming the knight.
wonder.
Yes.
Captain Skullet, followed by the blundering moron.
Yeah.
Why you gotta call Rook names like that?
No, Rook's just a a-hole. He's not blundering. He's just got a rod up his ass. but
Tobin
he
said he was going to
doesn't
hang
blunder
around
at
near the
all.
back in case the dragon came. Grenlead, are you
But I
you
know-
in the front line? I think you're,
Kira will
I
You're
think
probably
muted.
be-
I think you're muted.
Oh yeah, that makes a difference.
Hey, I think I would follow right on the heels of our impulsive fighter guys.
The beefy boys. We're the beefy, boys.
Yes, the beefy brains. No, sorry, that's not it.
Okay,
No, that's not it. Well,
So-
maybe.
so I adjust the setup any way you'd like, but nobody go past where Stephen and Benedict. If you're good
Yeah.
with that, if you don't want to be in the water, if you'd like to be on one side or the other, that's fine. Make those choices.
I'm exactly where I want to be.
You know what? I think I'm going to go right there too. Like that.
Okay.
I think Kira should probably be like across from the other ranger there,
From
so
Rook?
they can
Yeah.
triangulate their fire. And we know Worm's going to hide behind somebody.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought Worm was still on your back.
No.
Oh, what?
She's not mounted anymore?
No, she's not mounted.
Although,
That was awkward.
Yeah, he dismounted. Remember, it's a he. As far as you're concerned, it was,
I did not hate it though. That's kind of cool.
I didn't hate it.
I got like a turret back there. It's fucking awesome.
So as
I
you
just think you should have made her roll for out of combat. Carry on.
the group hurries to sort of catch them, and you're like, if we can eliminate them. Just so you know, though, the gully dwarves do not turn east with you. They just keep
No.
hustling to the north.
You don't.
I'm just using one gully dwarf token to sort of represent the herd. However, as you guys reach these draconians, they seem to be signaling further down the road. You guys can't see what they're signaling to. But I'm going to give you a surprise round here, and then we're going to roll initiative. Okay? So, who would, like, let's do,
I'll be launching my arrows, and I'm assuming that Kendra will be doing the same thing. Which one's the one that blows up?
the image where you can see the wings.
Got it.
Is that clear enough for you?
Yeah, I got him. Yeah, I saw him.
The
I saw you
picture?
ping him.
The one I'm
Okay.
pinging?
Yeah. So let's just do you want to do arrow fire first, and then
Absolutely. Yeah.
and then you guys can move in with your melee? Do you want to do that, or
Yeah.
do the melee guys
Yeah.
just
Oh,
want
yeah.
to rush?
I'm going to shoot my crossbow until this thing blows up.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let's do that then. Anybody who you're all firing at the same time. So if you're making ranged attacks, go ahead and roll those. If you intend to make a melee attack, then just hold off, and then I'll let you move, because you are surprising them.
I have a bow, but I can't focus on too many things at once.
The front people with a movement of 6 should be able to just reach them. But
Are these things large again? They're
and
not large,
Tobin,
right?
if you want to attack, you could have a sneak attack here. Oh no, sorry, you have to
pretty
be in
far
melee
away.
for. You have to be in melee for first edition sneak attack. My bad.
Are these large creatures again? I can never remember. Or
No,
are they just normal
they're
size?
medium. They're medium.
Okay. Then I'm firing right now.
They're close to Steve's size, actually. They're pretty tall.
So I got a 15, and I did.
And who are you firing at, Rook? The one that explodes?
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
first arrow, and I'll fire my second arrow right now.
So that does 3 damage. Actually, it does 4 because you're within the short range.
I just want to make sure I'm reading the ranged thing right. When it says range 20, that's 20 feet.
That's
Like
20 yards.
That's correct. So outside, if your range is 20, outside that's 20 yards, and inside it's 20 feet.
Gotcha.
And so Rook, you fire 2 arrows. The second one does not hit, though. I don't think.
Okay.
What's your Thaco? Your Thaco's 16.
Yeah.
Their armor class is 2, so you need a 14. So,
Yeah, so I missed.
So you missed on the second arrow. Okay.
Those are my 2 shots.
Yeah, we're having Kira shoot as well, right? So I'll do her
Right.
shots. Would you like her to shoot at that same target?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We can get rid of that before we get into melee. That would be great.
She does not.
So, not so much.
Oh my
Uh,
god,
good
does she
luck
hit
with my
me?
crossbow,
Fuck, that's
too.
horrible.
Yeah, go ahead, and roll for your crossbow for sure.
Oh,
No, the
that's
crossbow misses. The knight, are you firing your crossbow?
If everybody else is done firing, I was.
Benedict,
Yeah, I'll fire.
or are you going to charge in?
I'll fire.
Oh, that's a gooder.
Nice. And
I don't believe in crossbows.
Steven, are you charging in, or are you firing your bow?
I think I'm going to go say hello.
Okay. Grinnick, are you using any ranged weapons or casting any
Nope.
spells or? Okay.
Nope.
So Steve, go ahead
Does
and
Worm use anything?
no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Smashy, smashy.
Smashy, smashy.
With the long sword there, and I'm going to do that there, and I'm going to roll a fucking storable road. Holy shit, we all sucked this round.
Go ahead and take your second attack. Go ahead and take your second attack, and then we'll use the next. We'll use the next round as everybody's single attack because this is the surprise round. We'll give you the full Monty advantage.
The
Can
surprise
I get
is
a
we can't
second
hit.
crossbow?
No, crossbows have a rate of fire 1. You can't shoot it more than once.
Well, poop.
Well, that
Like
hits,
that
Steve.
hit.
So
I would hope so.
that kills it. So do you want to give me a D20 roll and get under your dexterity, or your weapon gets stuck?
I don't know how much do I beat his friggin' hit points.
Oh, you beat it by a lot, but
Did I clay them in twain?
no, you did not do that much.
Hard.
I think you got your sword free.
Yes, definitely. Okay. At which point they realize they're under attack and we're going to roll initiative. The party
this
wins initiative, so the party can act again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm
What,
firing my,
6 arrows went at that one guy.
Well, two
Yeah,
more
they
are about
better
to go.
notice.
I'm launching 2 more at the guy that goes boom.
At the same guy? Okay, go ahead. Rook,
Yep.
do that.
He's
Oh
the dude
shit,
that...
I'm gonna get blowed up.
No, you should be okay. You're out of range, aren't you?
No, it's 10 yards.
Feet. 10 feet.
Or 10 feet, yeah.
Oh, that's a gooder.
Yeah, that's
That
it.
hit him.
Yep. He's
And
not
one
dead
more.
yet, though.
Don't jinx me, but I'm hoping this will do it. Oh, 2 20s in a row.
Those are like identical rolls. Literally
I
in
know.
everywhere.
Yeah.
In every way, rather.
And I didn't. I was the machine, man. That wasn't me. I didn't do a
You
copy
didn't copy
paste.
paste?
So
I
that
did not.
that kills him and he goes boom. So he does a d6 to everything within 10 feet of him, which is only our friend Steven. 5 points of damage, Steven.
And whatever's
a
around that
surprise.
corner.
And then, Benedict, what are you doing?
Charge.
Dun, dun, dun. So this will be our 1 attack round. A 15 is a hit for... Oh, no, it's not. Your attack goes 16 minus... Oh, these guys don't have as high armor class. 4. So you need a 14, which you got. And you do
Okay.
12 points of damage. That totally kills him. Can you please give me a dex check?
I beat it.
You did not, did you?
I did.
What's your dex?
17.
Oh, because your crazy cavalier abilities. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have
Huzzah.
Kira move up a bit. And she fires an arrow at this one. If I can find Kira's sheet. There we go. Roll. That's a hit, but it doesn't kill it. That's a hit, and it still doesn't kill it.
I thought she only gets 1 shot this round.
No, longbows have a rate of fire. Bows have a rate of fire too, so they get to shoot 2 all the time.
I'll never figure this shit out.
I know. Blame Mr. Gygax on that. I don't totally understand it either.
I can't blame him, he's dead.
Fair enough. Grenlead, what would you like to do?
Unmute first.
What a great idea. Unmute. I think that I'm gonna move forward and are these the turn to stone guys?
Yes, they are.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my I'm gonna move up to here and use my crossbow again.
Sounds good.
'cause I don't want to lose my sword again.
So, Grenlead, with your dark vision, you can actually see more draconians down the way there. If you check your map to the east.
Okay, so I will certainly shout something out to my.
There
I
are
wonder if I
more.
should- This guy's almost dead, hey?
He has been
Sorry.
shot twice by Kira, so you don't think there's much life left in the tank there. The
And
closest.
I'm sure we're
Yeah.
making plenty of noise. The guys up ahead were probably aware of us.
You think that you guys saw the other draconians signaling to someone, so you can only assume it's this group here that they were signaling to. It's really the sound of battle, even the explosion of the draconians is drowned out by just the water pouring into this big empty space.
And I am going to kill that other draconian there next round. As soon
I'm
as I
thinking
can go.
I'm gonna wing it. Do I see another splody guy up here?
Yeah, right here.
I'm gonna shoot at the splody guy.
Okay.
Nice.
Splody Draconian.
The splody guy.
So you have a THAC0 of 15, and it has an armor class of 2, so you need a 13. So you just missed. And, yeah. Let's move on to Tobin.
Okay.
You can see your friends disappearing
Yeah.
down into the dark.
I can move what, 6?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kender movement is better than halfling movement.
Alright. I don't want to get too separated.
Yep. How about Grinnick? Grinnick, are you staying back there still?
No, I'm going to run support, so I want to be a little bit closer. I can sprint to 10, right?
Yep.
So that's right in between these two, so I'll just do that. And that's all I'm going to do.
Okay.
What's Worm doing?
Yeah, I'm considering that. Okay. Worm, sorry, Rook, you maybe see Worm take a few steps, like they're walking towards the temple. The light certainly moves in that direction, because I think she's carrying... Yeah, she has a torch. So you see her take a few steps towards the temple, and then decides not, and comes scooting back, actually, right behind you with the torch. And now it's the Draconians' turns.
Hey, what do I get to do?
Oh, you didn't get to go yet. Sorry, I'm sorry, Steven. Steven, go
That's
go rush something.
What?
This
Oh,
is.
no.
I've heard this is what
that
you
a
do.
wall? Is this a wall?
Yes, it is.
Nice. I'm going to attempt to make this draconian.
Oh, it's actually a
firewall.
door. There's a door right there. Do you
Well,
wanna...
I'm going to try to open the door. Thing,
Okay, I like this idea. So give me that dagger roll that we use for bull rushes all the time.
which you still haven't made a button.
I
for
know.
me.
Shut up.
Sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I know you're a busy man,
No, I'm just.
making all those cute TikToks and
Yeah, you know,
Instagrams.
it's what I do. I shake my booty.
Yeah, shaking that non-existent ass at us.
I like it.
Hey, they keep me entertained. You take that back.
You enjoy that.
You,
Good deal.
you should see Plush Vikings. I show my white belly and all.
Oh boy.
I miss
Plush
though.
Viking,
How do
is
I?
that your Insta name?
Yeah, actually, it's Flocking Insane Plush Viking.
So you come crashing through the water at him. You do hit him with your shield, and he sort of goes against the wall, but it's just not as effective as you'd hoped it to be.
Damn water.
Damn water. Maybe the water slowed you down, you know? So that Draconian, though, is totally going to swing back at you.
What?
With his short sword, because, you know, short swords.
Okay,
Am I right?
surprise.
Well, that doesn't hit you.
Clang.
Found you.
And up rushes more Draconians. The big one with its wings will attack. Actually, just a second. Let's not be stupid here.
Oh
He-
no.
He ain't gonna stop there.
Please, please let him make mistakes.
You tell him that's okay. He's gonna cast he's gonna cast darkness. Because yeah. And then let me get the darkness radius out here, because I know how much you guys like spellcasting Draconians. We've had such a good time with them.
I wasted all that good gesticulation at him, and he didn't see any of it.
Who, me? Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yes, sir. You.
Yes, sir. I'm too busy aligning the darkness. Aligning the darkness. Okay. Can we see the blue?
Ominous.
We can see the blue circle, everyone?
Yep.
No, it's dark. I can't see anything.
Exactly. So if you're in the blue circle, you're in the darkness.
Just-
And,
Quick question though, how bright is this? Like, are the humans like having problems? Because we can't see excrement in the dark.
well, you should be able to see, like, according to this, you have a torch out there, Mr.
But we put it out.
Steven. Did you not
We put
restart
it
it?
haven't really had much time to. That's why I kept commenting on it.
Oh, shit. Well, I assumed that you would have... I thought you meant you were relighting. Okay, hold on a second. I can knock your light out. That's fine.
It's no. Oh look! I'm going to shoot myself in the foot now.
Well, the lanterns would have been relit pretty quick, I would assume.
I would have lit my lantern.
Yeah, a wet torch, not so much.
I can't remember who's carrying my lantern, but I think Worm might have had it.
Okay, well, just a second here.
Worm
So-
is.
I'll just knock the light out on Steven. That's fine.
Because the knight told me to put it in the creek and put it out, and I did, and the wet one won't relight for shit. I'm not a
I'll give you
ranger or
a point.
anything, but I don't think a wet torch is going to light well.
Well, now
I'll
it's
give you a new one.
not letting me do your token settings, so hold on a second.
It's in my backpack. I'm a little busy.
I think I got it now.
You pissed off a bunch of draconians I have to deal with.
So,
Blaming
Rook
the
fired first.
I'll tell you this, Steven. Steven is in the dark. The light is reaching you, but it would not actually penetrate the darkness spell that just got dropped in behind you.
Great.
Yeah, so you're in the dark. All right, so it's a new initiative round, everybody. The party does get to go first. Steven, being in the darkness, I think implies a... Hold on a second. Well, we'll see. If someone comes through and gives you light, that might change everything, but...
Yeah, I'm just outside the circle anyway.
Yeah, so if anybody with a light source gets to the other side of the darkness, you'll be able to see again.
Perfect. I know where one of them is.
But I
Okay,
believe
well,
I believe it's a -4 to attack in complete darkness. I believe that's the adjustment in AD&D, as there is no...
Sprint is double movement, right?
That's correct. Technically, you cannot sprint through darkness, though. Because that would be like... Well, actually, maybe a Kender could.
Because
the
they're
I-
going to be careful.
I just need to get next to Steven.
The idea is that someone would not sprint through darkness because there would be the danger of running... Like,
A Kender totally would run through darkness.
If- do
if
that.
you have ever
See
been
what
in,
it's like.
if you've ever been in pitch black,
There's no running in that.
You slow down. It's just, yeah. But I think a Kender might be able to fight that urge. But who's going first here? Because you
I'll
guys
fire
have
my
won the
arrows
initiative.
at this guy.
Okay, you can't see him though, so you can still fire at him, but it's at -4.
But I have infravision.
It does not penetrate magical darkness, sir.
Oh, it does not.
No.
So that wouldn't be able to see him then.
No. Well, no, but you saw him before the darkness spell went up. So
Okay.
I'm just pulling up here my my light rolls. Hold on a second.
Because there was a whole bunch of guys, and I can't see them. I can only see the two. So I'm assuming those two are not in the darkness.
So my darkness circle isn't actually going to block your vision because I just haven't set it for that.
Okay.
So for now,
Take your time, buddy.
just give me a moment while I check light and vision rules. This is one of the great things about jumping editions. You
Well,
almost...
Steve's just going to continue trying to push this fucker through the wall, so that's...
Well,
I
why
don't
don't...
have to see that shit.
No, you don't. You're right on him. So go ahead and make that roll with your dagger again if you want.
I gotta find that, because we still don't have a button.
Keep it up.
I'm
Keep
such
it
a
up.
prick. I'm gonna have a button next week that just says "die."
Die!
No, it's going to say shield attack, and when you hit it, it's going to take your health to 0.
Yeah. And I'll
Do
have
the
it
old
coming.
exploding shield trick.
Get you every time. You know
it would
you know
be
where these
great.
rules might be. Hold on a second.
You get 2 attacks this round. Shield him again.
Good, because that one didn't do fuck all. Thank you for remembering that, sir.
No problem.
You just want us to kill everything, so that's good.
It may be in my first edition DMG screen.
Ooh, that one might hit. I don't know how to do the math.
This
Plus your
spell
tackle.
creates a sphere of utter darkness. More than a simple absence of light, the spell makes ultravision, infravision useless.
Yes.
Stops normal and magical light from existing,
But
unless
what-
specific light or continual light spell is used.
So, and
What?
if a target has concealment, it gains a plus 4 armor class bonus. So you can fire at those creatures on the other side of the darkness, but their armor class will go up by 4.
Okay.
And
Because
my second roll there-
because you've won initiative, they haven't moved yet. So your character would be sort of just aiming where he last saw them and firing. So their
Right.
armor class will get a plus 4 bonus.
Rook's gonna drop 2 on this guy.
Okay.
And hope for the best.
So it's
All right.
Steven's 13 hit the Draconian.
I'm checking that right
Second
now.
attack?
Steven has 50. Yes, it does. So Steven struggles and then boom goes through a door. Let's dynamic lighting here. Get that door out of the way. And Steven, you crash into a dark building. You knock the creature prone, but you don't think it died.
Perfect. Now I can't see it.
You will soon.
Oh, I love
So Rook fires 2 shots where he thinks
Both
that,
miss.
that guy went. His Thaco is 16. The creature has an armor class of 4, but with the darkness it goes to 0. So you would have needed a 16. So yeah, no.
Yeah, so I missed.
Both of those shots miss. So now, what would Grennick or Grenlead like to do?
I'll be easy and fast because I don't like this darkness. So I'm going to use the wall to kind of guide myself back to here so I'm out of it. And I can see everybody. We'll see what I can see at least from there.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna follow my brother because I think that's what I do.
Okay. So you feel him going back and you're going to go with him?
I think so. And so I'll come just behind it.
Yep.
Or
Cool.
in front of. No, I have to. There.
All right. I'm gonna say that our Kira is gonna come up and through the darkness.
Her brother's pretty pooched if she doesn't come save him.
Yeah, she has a light source and she just breaks through the darkness. She's carrying a torch in one hand, her broadsword in the other. So you can see now, Steven.
Yeah, I don't get her light source on my map, but sure.
Oh, you don't? Oh, no. She doesn't. It's lighting up because she has dark vision. So she doesn't have a torch.
Nope.
Let's check. Let's double check that. Yeah, that's exactly what's happened.
But she can see me and give me verbal advice.
Yes, absolutely. How about you there, Benedict?
I can't do a partial turn like I can in 5th edition, like take a couple movement and then delay the rest until there's a light source.
You can take a couple movement and ready for something to come within range to hit. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Do you not have a light source?
I gave my light source to Worm because I wanted my shield arm and sword arm free.
Oh, okay.
So I see nothing out here. I don't know where.
Yeah.
So maybe I should wait until I hear somebody else run through the darkness.
Did I already go this turn? I think I did. Did I?
Not yet.
No? Okay. I'm gonna use the. I'm gonna follow the edge of this water here and use that to run across as far as I can till I can pop out the other side.
Okay. And do you have light? Yes, you do. You have your lantern.
Yeah, I have my bullseye lantern.
So you emerge on the other side, and boom, the light fills up this chamber, and you can see the Draconians.
And I'm like, oh shit.
Yes.
I hear oh shit, and I come out of the darkness.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna try and make this guy go boom. Tobin, are you done?
Yeah, I moved. That's all I could do.
Okay, I didn't want to step on your heels here.
No,
But
thank
I'm
you.
gonna try and make Buddy go boom if I can. That's not gonna do it.
No.
That probably isn't gonna do it either.
He has armor class 2, so you needed a 16. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh well. It was a valiant attempt.
I should probably yell out to the others. If you keep coming, you can see, and there's 4 of them.
Okay, so you guys hear Tobin yell back. So that's their turn. That's your turn, so it's initiative. Not initiative, sorry, it's their turn. This Draconian that's on the ground, he is not going to get up from prone. He's just going to swing at Steven's leg. And he's going to get a minus for that. He does not hit. The spellcaster Draconian is going to take a swipe at Benedict. That doesn't hit. Wow.
No, sir.
Wow. This other one.
Wow.
Wow. Steps up on you with his short sword. And has at you. 15. I don't think that hits. Nope. He needed a 17. Okay. These two are seeing the one with the light jump on Tobin. That almost sounds like a game we should play. Jump on Tobin. 19 and 13. I know the 19 hit. That goes 16. Tobin's armor class is 2. So they needed a 14. So the second one misses. But you take 6 points of damage, Tobin. As they stabby you. Which ends the round. We're going to initiative check here. That's a tie. We're going to reroll. Oh, the enemies win initiative. So they continue the attack. These two Baz Draconians have sort of... they start to surround wee Tobin, swinging their swords at him. Uh, 19 hits for 1 point of damage. 9 does not hit. The other two attack the knight. The Baz Draconian goes first with its short sword. Misses. And the Bozak Draconian, I think he's going to cast a spell.
I hate spellcasters.
Thank you. Thank you for that contribution. He's going to cast Shocking Grasp. So he has to touch you.
Once.
What's
It's
that?
going to do it once. It's going to cast it once.
Once. A 17. Now, his Thaco's 15. Your armor class is -1. So
-1.
So he needed a 16. He did hit with that. So Shocking Grasp does 1d8 +1 per level of the caster. He is a 4th level caster. So we're doing a d8 +4. He shocks you for 8 points of damage.
He is marked.
He will be dealt with.
Yes.
Appropriately.
As soon as I
Summarily
freed my
dealt
little
with.
friend.
Yes. And that's all of the Draconians. Oh, no, yeah. We did the one on the floor, right? No, he didn't attack again yet.
Yes, he did, and he missed me.
He attacked twice? Because he won initiative. He got to attack again.
I think he went first.
Okay.
Be
I
wrong.
don't think he swung once.
I'll believe you.
No, he didn't. Sorry, I'm just looking at the rules after the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I sit corrected. I'm good with that.
I sit corrected. I love it. Okay. -2 for being prone. Beneath your hulking body. 9, that does not hit. Okay. It's Team Hero. Let's start with Steven. What does Steven do? He can see this guy because Tobin's light.
I can also see my sister right there.
Yes, you can.
And I know the one on the floor is pretty fucked.
Yes, he is.
Perfect. Sister, take care of this one. I'm going to go help the little guy.
Okay.
I'm going to go there.
So he's going to take a swipe at you as you leave. 15. I don't think that's enough.
Do you have your ash shield on?
He does not have his... Oh, you know what? That does hit. You have an armor class 1. He has a THAC0 of 16. So he just hit.
-2. -2 for
I
being
put the
prone.
-2 in. I put the -2 in, I swear.
Okay,
Can you hover over his 15? You should be able to see the
I
-2
see
modifier.
I see it. Yeah. It's like harassing.
Okay, so Steven, you take 4. And then you can then you can brain the one that's beside Tobin.
Yay.
Are we swinging
Yeah,
with our
well, that's
sword, or are we bull rushing again?
I think at this point I can just cut this one into little tiny pieces.
Okay, do it. Chop suey.
I'll try. Might not do it.
That's a hit.
15.
15 THAC0. He has armor class 4. You need an 11. 13 damage. Wow, that kills him. Roll your dex to pull that sword out.
Do I have to?
Unfortunately, yes. Yes, you have to.
You keep making me do that. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Just a D20 there.
Just a D20. Under your dex.
Yeah. I got it. I'm getting there. Hey.
I think
I did it twice. Yep. 16 was the first roll.
Yeah, so your sword's stuck.
Ah, that doesn't matter. I let it go.
Don't.
I just let it go.
Yeah,
I'm
no
not
problem.
worried about
I'm
it.
just going to leave him there so we know. Roll a D4 for me. That's how many turns. It's stuck there for only 1. Look at that.
Doesn't matter. He's going to be a weapon here in a minute.
We're going to have Kira go in here, and she's going to swing at the downed Draconian. So she's going to get a +2 to hit. And she's really good with a broadsword. Is this the 2 attack turn? No, this is the 1 attack turn, right? Yeah.
The beefy boys are eating.
How did she roll? Okay, the math on that is wrong. Hold on a second. We're going to redo that. Oh, you don't put the plus if you put the modifier in. There we go. Okay. 16. That's a hit. And that finishes it. And then she has to roll her dex or less. She did that. So that just kills that guy in there. Let's go with Tobin because he's right in the thick of things. Tobin, what do you want to do? Tobin, you have the magical mute button on.
I'm going to take a little 5-foot step here to the left.
Yep.
Into the darkness. And then I'm going to take a blind sneak attack on the guy who I know is standing right there.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Very good tactics.
Awesome.
Nice. Did it? Okay, and you know what? That would actually be 4 higher because your sneak attack has a +4 to hit. So that totally hits, and 8 points of damage. He's almost dead, dude, but not quite.
Does he get damage bonus on sneak attack?
Double bonus, double. Yeah. It's
Double damage. You're absolutely right.
Yep.
So do you want to roll under your dex on a d20 to make sure your hoopak doesn't get stuck?
15. I think that's under. I just got to double check.
Now, blunt weapons don't get stuck in these guys, right? Just slashing and piercing.
Yeah, hoops are piercing.
Yeah, I'm just affirming if I have trouble.
Oh,
Yeah,
I use
that's
the
below my
Morning
dex.
Star.
I got an 18.
okay. So your weapon does not get stuck, so I'm going to remove that guy. Benedict, you go, and then we're going to do everybody behind the darkness.
That's not going to hit the winged
No, sir.
imposter. So I valiantly swing again. Nothing.
Okay. How about Grinnick? What would you like to do?
I'm going to use the wall again because I can hear my friends,
Yes.
and I'm going to cruise out to here and quietly wait. No one knows I'm there.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you're invisible. You
Mhm.
you sneaky so and so. Okay, Grenlead.
I am not really happy hiding out here. I did notice something maybe on our right before it went dark. I'm gonna feel along the wall through the darkness and see if there's an opening there and if I can see anything.
Okay.
So,
So you can move up to 10 as you run along holding the wall.
I'm gonna go up here, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna look around. I'm
So
gonna
you're-
look behind.
So to the south here, there's a set of double doors.
Okay.
And then further down the tunnel, you can see more rubbled buildings, and there's a couple doorways along here.
Okay. And those double doors are closed, I'm assuming.
They are, yes.
Okay. I guess I can't really properly attack them.
No, because you double moved. You double moved as well. So
I did, and I'm hanging out with my back wide open, so that is what it is. Whoops.
okay, okay. Worm looks at Rook. She's like, "Are you going through there?"
Darn right, you're coming. Grab a hold of my cloak. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm going to go for my normal movement, hand against the wall. So 5,
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25. That gets me in the dark. And you said my movement reduces by half once I get in the darkness?
No, you can keep your move up because you got your hand on the wall. I'm good with that.
Okay. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm right there. I'm half still in the darkness, half out.
Okay.
And that's where I'm just going to stop because that's all I can do.
All right. Okay.
I get nervous
So
when you get quiet.
let's. That was the bottom of the initiative, so it's time to roll initiative again. So this guy, oh, he doesn't die yet because he's got to be for one full round. Okay, initiative. Doodle-doo, party tide. Enemies go first again. So
Fornicate.
the Baz will attack the knight with his short sword. Definitely not a hit. And the other Draconian, seeing that he's in a bit of a bad way, he's going to step out of combat. Go ahead and attack him, Jeff. If you hit him, he won't be able to cast a spell this round. Ha!
Yeah.
There you go. So you
Minimum
hit
damage, but I'll take it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he retreats back. Looks like he wants to cast a spell, but has not been able to. Okay, let's go to the party's turn. So Benedict, what are you doing?
I'm going to take an attack of opportunity. I don't care. I'm going after who's been marked. So take your swing.
Okay.
And then I'll take my 2 at this guy.
An 11 does not hit. Go ahead and take your attacks. That's a hit. Oh, maybe not. What's your...
I think I need a 16.
Yes, you do. You
but
need a
that
16.
goes
You
his-
need a 16. So the second attack
that
hits. Second attack hits and kills him. So he explodes, and you take...
And I jumped on the grenade for the party. I saved you guys. I've done my job. I can go home.
You take 6 damage.
You're a hero.
Grenly, you haven't had a
Yay.
chance to get in on this. I'm going to let you take your turn if you want to run across and go at this Draconian with your sword, or if you want to shoot your crossbow. What do you want to do?
God damn it.
I think you're
You're
muted.
You're just gonna have to trust that I said something really brilliant there.
I think you did. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna just rush up here and slash him with my sword
Nice.
if I can find the button.
You can find it.
Sorry.
It might take a bit of time, but you'll find it.
It's right under
It
Steve's shield button.
disappeared. I have
Which
to
is-
get it. What's it doing?
If you click on Grenly's
Thank
token, your broadsword might be up in the top left corner.
Yeah, no, it appears there, but not when I. Where? Oh, here. Sorry,
That's okay.
I think I'm glitching. There it is. 16. No, that was yours.
Yep.
There we go. Sorry.
There we go.
Yay,
Oh
for 3.
no, a 3. What? I think that was a natural one. Yeah, it was. So
Yeah.
that's a swing and a miss. Steve?
Yeah.
Okay. Is everyone familiar with the WWE move known as the clothesline?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to clothesline the stone one and use him as a projectile to kill the other one.
Okay.
And I think I made the DM cry. What's going on?
Go for it.
Oh,
Give
I
me
need
that dagger. Give me that dagger roll. We just need the
Clothesline
Steve
him
does
back.
crazy shit button. That's what we need.
It's
The
not
Steve
crazy.
maneuver button.
Got his own style. So
You guys have
don't need to really roll to hit the
No,
stone
that's a
statue.
that's a hit. So you clothesline the statue into the other guy. Can you roll me? I don't know. Give me a D. Actually, I'm just gonna take your dagger damage there. A D4, like for a
Yeah.
club. So that's 9. That brains this guy. I'm not
Is
an.
he dead?
Yeah. Well, of course, yeah.
Okay. Yay.
Now, does his sword that was stuck in the first one now get stuck in the second one?
No. Does he gets the one
Please?
Draconian to stick into the other Draconian?
Yes.
Yes.
You're just
Please.
fucking with me again.
I mean, I'm on board. Okay. So the Draconians have all passed. I'm gonna take the darkness spell down because that Draconian is dead. And you are standing in the street with a lot of water rolling down the middle of it, and it's definitely the current is definitely to the east.
And we've got double doors to the south, which
And-
should have been north of where we dropped in, right?
And Rook turns around and
She's a dragon.
no, Worm is gone.
Worm's gone. Okay. I was like, guys, Worm's gone. We gotta go get her. We gotta go get him.
Do we though?
Do we though?
Well,
Rod,
technically,
what
no.
should we do?
I'm running
Technically,
back
no.
the other way.
Your squire is missing.
Your squire chickened out and ran. Let's go get him before he gets himself into trouble.
We haven't left anyone
That's my
yet,
job.
so let's
Yeah.
go get him.
Time for a
Someone take
Benedict
the
maneuver.
Just remember, be quiet when we get to the main cathedral so we don't wake up that dragon.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, she's got my lantern, or he's got my lantern. And stealing is wrong, so I
No.
have to find him.
Then the lantern is neatly placed on the ground, just before where the darkness spell was.
I guess I'll pick it up.
Okay, are you gonna keep it lit? I'll turn your light on.
Yeah.
I better go ahead and look and start looking ahead.
I'll try and tie it to my
Okay.
my
Fix
belt or something.
So you and Kira are welcome to make tracking checks if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna start tracking.
when you get back here, the gully dwarves are not here, and neither is Worm.
I'm going to do a tracking check to see which way she
Okay,
went.
so D100, please.
Actually, I've got
Unless
a tracking
out of
button.
game she went invisible.
That was my special ability of tracking, and I rolled a 23.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Grindoline, are you coming?
Ripper Ranger. Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to roll under, wasn't I?
Yeah, low roll is
Roll
good, dude. Low roll is good.
So there's a high roll. That means I can't find anything.
I'm gonna find the tracking button here. There we go. Oh shit. So you and Kira, Worm crossed the water onto this little island here, and I'm gonna
Whereabouts?
tell you something. Straight ahead here onto this island.
Uh-huh.
And you know, obviously using the water to try to not have you guys follow him, but between Kira's 12 and your 23, are you going further into the plaza, I guess is my question. You've I'm going to say that Kira with her dark vision, well, you have dark vision too. So Worm came out to this island.
I'm afraid if we go any further, we're going to wake that dragon, and we got to go meet the Gully King. So I'm just going to say, all right, she's gone that way. He's gone that way.
Night.
Let's focus on the mission. Let's go up to.
So Kira looks like to the west. She,
do we see him?
You don't see Worm? No.
Do we smell like acid or anything like that? Like something was burning?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna say, look, it looks like he's gone towards the cathedral for some reason. Let's go to the gully doors because we're gonna wake that dragon, and we'll have no way of.
Well, the boy
saving
knew we
Worm.
were going that way.
He could wake the dragon, for all we know.
Yeah, let's
Oh, yeah,
let's get out of here before it gets too late. That's my opinion.
The boy knew we were going to the highball, so
Yeah.
we got separated. That's the
The
best
boy.
place to go.
The boy.
The boy will meet us. I have faith in him.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
you
gonna
guys
start
gonna
moving.
travel north then?
Yeah, hugging the wall,
Okay,
so I
so
don't
let's
wake the
track-
dragon.
Let's move
Tracking the
everybody.
gully dwarves.
Let's move everybody up to the north here.
Excuse me. I'm gonna light a torch while we're walking here.
Okay.
I'm not being blind again. This sucked.
And Grenick has still managed to remain invisible, which is
I love it.
just magical.
I almost took care of that darkness and then said, no, I'm going to stay invisible. They're pretty much through it all.
Okay.
I could use the
We have
staff.
to keep safe. We have to keep them safe, and no one can fucking see them. It's perfect.
That's the best way to keep them safe.
And then he gets to heal us. Hey,
Okay. So you guys cross, and you can see down another street, the waterfall pouring in right at the end of the water here. For those that can see the end of the water, and those that
All right.
can't, well, you will see it. You'll see it shortly.
All right, Rook's gonna try and find a path to get us through this.
Yeah, you can track the gully dwarves, right?
Yeah, should I try tracking them?
By smell.
Yep, so the gully dwarves came up and went around the corner here. It's almost deafening, though. Like, the waterfall literally impacts the floor here. And there's mist and moisture everywhere. These buildings are in particularly bad shape.
Okay.
I'll use the moisture to smooth my mustaches
It looks,
after that
it
battle.
looks
They're a little
like-
afraid.
looks like the gully dwarves moved down this road to the east.
All right.
I'm giving you space to track, but I'm staying close to you.
Yeah.
Keep going. I'll bring up the rear. Meet shield at the end.
Are
Keep
these
an eye out
doors
for the
I'm
boy.
looking at?
Hold on.
Are these doors here?
Yeah, there's doors here. There's doors here. There's
All right,
doors
so I'm gonna listen to
here.
the doors, see if listen to the doors, see if I listen if I hear anything.
Yeah, you don't
there
hear
any-
anything coming from these doors.
Any grubby footprints going into the doors?
No, the footprints go straight down the street here.
I'm gonna continue to do my stately march down the street like I did in the towards the
I'm listening
wagon.
at each door. Do I hear anything in any of the doors?
None of those doors, sir.
Okay.
What I am going to do, though, we're just going to pause there and take our break, go and grab a drink, use the washroom,
Yeah.
and then when we come back, we will continue our hunt for the Gully Dwarves. Let's move everybody up to the end here, where the street has a side street. There we go. Okay,
Perfect.
we will be right back. I'd like to say after these messages from our official sponsor.
After these messages, we'll
Yeah.
be right back.
There we go. We're back. And the party has moved down the street following the footsteps of the Gully Dwarves. Now, there's lots of Gully Dwarf footsteps up and down this street. This is obviously like a Gully Dwarf main path. However, the group that you think you're following there, Rook, they took a turn down this alleyway. And the alleyway is covered in vines and plants.
Does it look regal, like a king would live there?
Mm-mm. No. It's an old, you know, the alleyway goes south but this particular part of the city has really, the vines are probably all that's keeping the building standing.
Okay,
I start chopping at the vines.
Oh, don't. that'll kill us. So I guess what I'm asking is, if I were the guy that ran this place, knowing that these guys are disgusting hillbillies, but that's what we're playing them as, even the most disgusting hillbilly have a nicer hillbilly shack than you know. Yeah, he would.
You're not sure you've even found the hillbilly shack yet. So
that's what I'm thinking.
But they definitely went down this alleyway to the south.
And the rest of the guys went this way? The rest of the track, they're going this way?
There's tracks all over the place. The Gully Dwarves are all over this area.
All right, I'll go down.
But the most recent...
My map is all messed up.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on a sec.
I can't really see anything, and it's zoomed all the way out.
Should be up at the top left. Correction, top right.
I can bring us in on it. How about now? Can you zoom in a bit, Grinnick? If it's still messed up, you can always hit the refresh button on Chrome.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that because it's all messed up.
It'll take a second to reboot it, but
okay.
Tobin will scout forward a little bit.
You want to head down the alleyway, Tobin?
Yep. We'll go to like right here.
I'll cover you.
No, it's this alleyway down here. This is the way they went down here.
Oh, that way? Okay, yeah. Yeah, down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep moving a little bit.
Okay. So there's a door right here to your right.
Okay.
It's on the left side, but it'd be to your right. And then the alleyway bends and continues to the east.
Good to go.
I'll go to the east here.
I better move down.
As soon as he goes out of sight, I'm moving up the alley.
So when you get to this corner, you see a pretty sturdy looking door. So Rook and Benedict, there's a door right there in the wall. If you can't see that via the map,
I'm gonna listen in on it. Do I hear
Tobin,
anything?
can you do your find traps check for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Rook's listening there.
Come on, sister, let's go.
Alright. Let's see. But it wasn't. An 82%.
Okay, so I think that's probably a failure.
Yeah, it's red.
Yeah, so not to be too obvious, but everything looks okay.
Alright. I'll go tell everybody. Hey guys. I tell them.
And the footprints came this way.
The footprints look like they came down and went down the way Tobin was going, down here. And through that sturdy door that I had, that Tobin found. Not the door that you guys are at.
The one over here. I guess,
Rook,
go check the door.
Rook, you can hear... You don't hear anything, I guess. No, you hear a little bit... You know, it sounds like snoring.
I'm gonna open the door and take a little peek, see what I see in there.
Okay.
Just, not like open the door, but just kind of like...
We could coup de grace some baddies, why not?
see what's there. What do I see if I just open it a crack?
I just gotta see if it'll let me grab the... It's actually showing me there isn't anything there. Or maybe... Hold on a sec. No, you should be able to see through here, right? Can you see
I don't
into
see
here?
it. Let me move myself in. No, I can't see.
No, you
It's
can
not
see
letting me.
No, you can see it. Right here.
Right where?
You're in
Thing.
there now, sorry. The door is... This door I must have already opened by accident. So there's supposed to be a doorway here. There's a second door here. That's where you hear the snoring from.
Right, I'm going to open it just a peek.
Okay.
Does that match the door that was here? Or no, the door you said was here was the one that was already open. Never mind.
Yeah, it was already open. My bad. So, Rook, you look into this room, just opening the door just a smidge.
A little bit. A little bit.
That's a pretty cool dynamic. I didn't know it did that on the Roll20. That's neat.
What's that?
Where it just gives you the light in a sliver.
Yeah.
Because you just crack the door. I like that.
It does angle the sight,
actually,
right?
it's only giving you the sliver probably because of your angle back there.
Oh, okay.
And then
it gives you angle of sight.
If you moved over a little bit, if you moved over a little bit more, you'd see a little bit more. However, brown and drying mold covers every wall, and a dull stench rises from beneath the lumpy woven mats piled about the floor. Faint sounds of snoring and rattling from each of these mats can be heard. And you would guess there's about 15 gully dwarves asleep in this room.
I'm just going to quietly close the door. So don't wake little buggers up.
Okay.
Okay.
We know where to find a guide now if we can't find the party that we were following.
Grenly, do you come down the alleyway?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself down the alleyway then, and then Steven can... I think Steven wants to bring up the rear.
Be okay with
I have one job. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay, Tobin, you move up to the door.
Yep. And I will open the door.
Yeah, it is locked, but there is no apparent lock on the outside of the door. You think maybe it's barred from the other side?
Alright, I'll go tell the other guys and ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on. Hey guys, there's a door here. It seems to be locked. No apparent keyhole.
I have one. I have a key.
Why don't you just knock on the door and just say that, and let's try to sound like a gully dwarf. I'm being serious.
Someone goes and knocks on the door.
Okay,
Hold on, I was muted. Before we knock, I don't want to sound racist, but gully dwarves don't seem to be the brightest individuals. I don't think a key and a lock would work with them. I think there's got to be some way to open this door that's hidden out here somewhere. Personally.
You racist bastard. I think you're right. That's probably a good idea. We should try that.
How dare you talk down to imaginary people?
There might even be two keys. 2 keys.
I just say we knock on the door and pretend we're one of them. If there's, because I think they're so stupid they might actually open it.
I want a Hulk smash.
What if we all cover ourselves in dirt and pretend to be gully dwarves? That's right.
Tobin, do you want to knock on the door?
Yeah.
And just say y'all found some pretties. We all found some pretties.
Announce myself as Tobin the Magnificent, and I travel from area to area, entertaining the greatest kings of our land and trying to find King Highbulb.
Okay, so you knock on the door. How do you knock?
Just knock knock. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 times.
Yep.
2 times.
Yeah.
I got my bow out with an arrow lock. Going, this is going to go either really well or really badly.
Okay, so go ahead and move yourself down with your bow if you want to see him on the door. Everybody can sort of take up their positions actually where they would be, just in
right
case,
where I wanna be.
just in case it goes badly. So the only one I think that can see Tobin is probably Benedict.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on him, and I'm going to rush the corner if nothing flies down from the door.
Okay. So a moment later, Tobin, you hear on the door,
Hello. I'm here to perform for King Highbulb.
What do you mean you got? What do you mean you're going to perform? What are you talking about? Who is this? Who is this? Snazzy, Snazzy, is that you?
My name is Tobin the Magnificent. I ran into some of your friends a little while ago, and I decided that your king would be more than worthy of my tremendous skills in musicianry.
Is this some kind of joke?
Absolutely not. I take out my lute. I just start playing. Don't you hear the beauty?
Benedict,
Don't
you
hear it?
you could see Tobin like just talking to the door, and there's like a whisper coming through the door, and now Tobin begins to play.
Yeah. It's like, see?
Y'all got
Start
some?
saying about how great Highbulb is.
Y'all got something with a little more twang in it?
Yeah, sure. I'm just like, I guess.
I guess.
Country road.
I don't know what the hell twang is.
Just undo one of the strings.
Tobin, you hear this. Everybody else can't, but in a very hushed tone, and not to you. You hear the dwarf on the other side go,
I don't know. What do you think? You think we open the door and let him in? I don't think we're supposed to do that. No, you're supposed to keep that door locked. You're supposed to keep that door locked.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. Eventually, Highbulb is going to know that I tried to talk to him, and he's going to want to know who didn't let him see me.
Damn snaky! It's an opportunity of a lifetime. We gotta open this door. We gotta open the door.
the other voice is like,
I don't think so. I think he'd tan our backside if you open that door.
How often do you hear beautiful music like this in these halls? You're going to deprive your king of this after all he does for his people?
Hey,
This
please.
is shameful.
Talking door. You need to slow down there. We're trying to figure this out. We're trying to figure this out if we can let you in.
and the other guy's like,
I don't think it's a door. I think there's someone on the other side of the door. Yeah, well, what did I say? I said for him to slow down. And he doesn't got any twang. You got anything shiny?
Oh, I got something shiny. Look at this loot.
I can't see it. There's a door.
You should open the door and look.
What's a loot?
It's what's making this beautiful music.
Let me hear some of that again.
I play some more.
Where's your guitar, buddy? This is your time. This is your time, buddy.
the third voice is like,
So
a third voice is like,
horrible and awesome.
You can't let him in. I'm pretty sure. Make him push a shiny under the door. Hey, Mr. Door? Mr. Door, you push a shiny under?
Sure. I go into my bag and I grab some silverware or something that I've nicked over time, and I
okay.
Put it under.
You slide it under, and they're like,
God damn it! He pushed a fork under.
and there's obviously some sort of scuffle, and you actually hear a body get slammed against the door. And they're like,
You take your hands off of that. Jim. That's mine. That's my fork. It came under the door. It came under the door for me. It came under the door for me. They're arguing back and forth now over the fork.
I say, hey, I got another one. I put it under. I got a whole bag just for you and your king. You guys are really screwing up not opening this door.
Gab nabbit! He put a spoon under there. Look at that! Look at that spoon! and then the one voice goes, "Hey, Mister, if you have a spork, we're going to open this door for you."
I think I might. Pull out a spork.
If anyone in the party has a spork, I believe it to be Tobin. So you slide this, you slide the spork under, and for just a moment there is like just ridiculous giggling, and maybe you can hear the slapping of feet as they dance.
That was the Grey Mantle family spork. I recognized it. How dare you, Tobin?
Then you hear a wooden bar being removed, and the door opens.
My friends start to play. Oh, no need to fear, Tobin's here. And then they're gonna join.
No need to fear, Tobin's here.
Whoops! I'm accidentally beside him. That's probably not good.
Yeah, so there's 3 little dirty gully dwarves. Torches sputter and smoke mounted on the walls of this room. Darker than the smoke are the slits, though, in the south and western walls. So you start to see some arrow slits along this wall. And there's actually one just outside the door, but it's hidden. However, you're not sure that they're actually manned. So the 3 gully dwarfs are like, "Come in, friend, come in."
Sure.
And they immediately, like, they're all over Tobin. They're very handsy.
Oh, hello, little friends.
They're like,
I'm
Steven,
gonna hold the door open.
Steven, you see them, they're like opening his backpack, they're checking in his pack. Welcome.
Seems like a Tobin problem.
Yeah. I'm trying to distract him.
Tobin's gonna end up with more than he loses. I've met
I'm gonna try to
Tobin.
distract them enough for the party to move in if that's what they want to do.
Okay.
A thief that steals from a thief is pardoned for 1,000 years. Just remember that.
But
So
I'm definitely just gonna hold the door open and make sure everyone else can come in and
Yeah.
guys, the door's open. There's lots of friends in here.
So you guys all move in.
Yeah.
And with that, when the dwarves come in, some of the Agar, the 3 Agar looking through Tobin's stuff. They stop and kind of look at the 2 dwarf. Well, the 1 dwarf because one's invisible.
Mm-hmm.
So they're looking at they're giving Gunlead the sort of the stink eye, the evil eye. They're like, "Oh, you voice at the door. You did not say you had a dwarf with you."
These are just more of my wonders.
She all
Did
fancy.
you just
Fancy. She all fancy.
Well, yeah.
She don't look like
I
a.
just gave you a spork. Of course I'm fancy.
No, sir, at the door. No.
Whoa.
You brought a fancy dwarf here.
Who you calling fancy, mister?
At that point, they all take like a step back.
Get him. Get him.
You don't look like a slud. You don't look like a glup. You certainly don't look like a bulp. What clan you from?
I think I would like to take out my sword and ask them what they think it looks like.
Oh, you gonna get all violent? You can't use your words?
Would you like to find out? Or would you like to be quiet and let me in?
We already let you in. Man at the door. Man at the door gave us a spork.
The man at the door is magnificent, didn't he tell you?
Yeah, but he didn't say he had to. He didn't say he had the likes of you.
Hey, be nice to her. She's from the Smush clan.
The Smush Clan?
What?
Would you like to know why we're called the Smush clan? And I'm going to step forward and tower over one.
Okay. You don't have to be like that. You don't have to be like a master.
What?
You don't have to be like the master. You don't have to be all like that.
We are smushy.
They go, come on then. You come see High Bulb. And they start to move to this hallway over here.
So I had to get in the thunder there, Grand Lead.
So I'm gonna put a gully dwarf on the map here so we can follow along where they are.
I can't find where my gold is because I wanted to give them each a gold coin flooding us through, but I don't even, or a silver coin or something like that. But I can't see.
Well, that's okay. Do you want to give them some coin? You can do that.
Yeah, a copper or something. They go, look, here's some shinies. Like, give them like
It'll be
copper,
a steel piece.
electrum.
It'll be a steel piece. It'll be a steel piece.
Yeah, okay. I'll give them like a steel piece. Like, here. Thank you very much for letting us through. Now, could you please guide us to your king?
Oh, we
and
like
there'll be more of these for
we
you.
like you. You give us shiny. Come on now.
Yeah, we're not. We're
on
here
now.
to entertain. I'm his manager. I point to Toe. I'm his manager. We're just here to entertain the king. That's all we're here to do.
You come, we
It's
go.
rude.
You come, we
I'm gonna
go.
get my hands dirty.
You come, we go. Come on.
Yep. All right.
Come on.
Let's
Come
follow.
on.
Here we
So,
go.
as
We're gonna follow them.
As they walk
As
along,
we're following.
as they walk on the line, as they walk along, they're always like motioning for you. When
Yep.
you get back into this room, there's a few more gully dwarves lingering around. The streaked walls of this room lie buried under tapestries and decorations, almost too gaudy to be believed. The tapestries hang everywhere, some upside down or sideways, fraying gold cloth draped between statues of every shape and kind. It is the Agar idea of the good life. There's a set of double doors here. And
Come on, Tobin, move up.
Tobin, can you make a listen check?
I'm on it.
Just remind you, I got a 1 in 6 chance of finding a secret door if they're around.
Yep.
Here we go.
As
Because
we're
I'm thinking
following
this would
the
be the only
gold
place that
dwarves,
there would be one.
So we got 76.
Yep. So you guys move up into this room, and the Agar. There's a couple more gully dwarves in here, so there's about half a dozen now. There are a set of double doors here and a set of single doors. There's a single door here. So one of the gully dwarves says, one of the ones that has the spork, he actually shakes the spork at you. He's like, all right now, you all wait here. I'm going to go talk to the High King.
All right.
You stay right here, you understand?
Yes, sir. We're staying right here.
Guy
Okay.
thinks he's a master.
Just play along with him. He's got us this far. We haven't had to kill anybody.
So
That's
he
great.
disappears through the single door, and there's about 5 gully dwarves left. And they're all
Are they
like-
armed? Or are they just like?
Yeah, they're armed. Everybody has like spears or crude daggers or things like that.
Okay.
Did he shut the door?
Yes, he does
Behind
shut
him?
the door behind him.
Darn.
Do you want to try to slip through invisible
Yeah.
with him? Okay, yeah, I'll let
Yeah, I
you do
kind of
that.
want to do some spying.
That's no problem. I'll move you through the door.
Okay.
So on the other side of the door, heavy frayed gold cloth adorns the hall. Statues line the walls, and carpets of every color and description form a patchwork across the floor. At the west end, a huge throne sits, the gold leafing peeling badly from its carved frame. A shriveled figure nodding beneath a tarnished crown, 3 sizes too big for him, sits buried in robe upon robe upon robe on the throne. 4
more heavily armed dwarves. They actually have shields and small axes, with their heads rattling inside helmets far too big for them, stand beside their king. The gully dwarf walks over and in a low voice he goes, "Glorious King Hybulp, there is a man at the door. He makes funny music and he gives us shinies. And I think you may want to be entertained by him." To which that this sly grin creeps across his face, and he says back to them, "You take the weapons? They got the weapons, right?" He nods. "Well, why you let them through the door if they have the weapons?" Well, they sing real nice, and they gave us a spork and shiny. I give my shiny to you, King Hybulp, as I know you are the keeper of the shinies. And he drops his steel piece on the floor. The king gets down, and like his robes don't even fit, right? Like one of his shoulders is hanging out of the the neck hole, and he picks up the shiny, gives it a little lick. Okay, they got more of these shinies? I think they got more shinies. He goes, and then you hear him, Grenick, you hear him say, he goes, "You go wake up the sluds. Sluds are probably sleeping. You go wake them up, you bring them here. We take all the shinies." And he's like, Of course, King." He bows, and then he comes to the door and opens it, and he says to everyone waiting outside, he goes, "King Hybulp, we'll see you."
Hey, excellent.
And he opens the door, and motions for you to come on in.
I'm going to put myself between Tobin and the door. I'm going to walk in first for half a second.
Okay. So
And
you
I'm
step
going to my...
you step in, and your feet step onto this mismatch of carpets everywhere.
I'm
Announcing
going with
the
my baby
great
bro.
and magnificent Tobin, the performer for the king.
Then you step to one side.
Acknowledge his greatness, and I move just to one side of it.
Okay.
I say showtime, and I walk in and I just start kind of playing a little bit and just singing about how masculine and tough the King Hybulp is,
Okay.
and how I can barely handle his glory.
So everybody go ahead and move themselves in.
I'm staying in the doorway with the door open.
Yeah, that's okay.
Where's the king and his friends?
Well, let me grab them. So there's like four really relatively heavily armored gully dwarves standing in front of the king here.
While this is happening, I'm going to shift over and run out and talk to my sister, where there's a lot of commotion in the room, so I could relay what they said, so she can get it out to everybody, and I can stay invisible.
Okay.
Nice.
So you're gonna whisper to her that, like, what are you gonna tell her?
I'm going to tell her about the slugs or the spugs or whatever, that they were calling some more reinforcements, and that they're not trusting so much right now.
Okay. So while Tobin is making lots of noise, I'm just gonna move through and inform my everyone else in the room, right? Very quietly and discreetly.
I, for whatever reason, have lost my High King Bulk token. I know I made one, but so I'm going to use the fat hobgoblin. So, you know.
Okay.
just so you're not confused. And I'm going to put a couple more just in case.
What do you mean, just in case? You mean when?
Well,
Close.
I think you guys are intending some violence, maybe. We'll see.
We're protecting ourselves from violence.
Okay,
It's a
so
prudent nightly thing to do.
Yeah, that's it. Preemptive strike.
so who are you telling, Grenlead, that what your brother said?
Well, just the guys close to me. So Benedict was here, and Steve and Kira. I
Okay.
don't want to interrupt Tobin. And who else is in the room?
Rook's in there.
I can't see.
Rook's in there.
Over the
Are
corner.
you guys going into the room? Benedict, are you going in?
I want to fill the doorway so they can't sneak up behind us with the door closed. So I
Okay.
don't know how to put myself
No, that's
in
fine.
the doorway, but
So let's move Grenlead into the room, and you want to be like here. Hold on.
sorry.
If you hit
Sorry.
Alt, if you hold down Alt and then position yourself, it lets you ignore the grid while you're holding down. Alt.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly where I want to be.
Okay.
Watching both in the room and out of the room.
Okay.
Oh, I have
And-
such a bad plan.
Is it a pincer attack?
Carry on.
While singing about hit King Highbulb's.
Oh, this guy.
Prowess,
Sorry, this guy.
ability.
Once you guys are in the room, this guy leaves. So yeah. Okay.
While singing about his his prowess and ability to sire many a great heir,
Yes.
I move while singing and dancing to go sort of to the side.
Okay.
I'm trying to trying to move in close to perform for him personally.
Okay. So as you're doing that, High Bulb goes, "Enough, music boy.
No.
Stop your silly jingle jangles.
Okay.
How y'all
I-
get
I-
Sorry.
how y'all
Sorry,
get
sir.
down here?
And he adjusts his
Well,
crown.
I must admit, we are on a journey, so to speak. There are some great shinies inside the dragon's den over there, and I was hoping you might be able to help us get in there with and get a nice percentage of those shinies. Far greater than a spork. I'm talking like 3 sporks, 4 sporks, maybe 6.
Y'all gonna stir up the dragon?
Oh no! We're not gonna bother him at all. He would squash us like bugs. We're just trying to get in there and get some shinies for us and for you.
That's a girly dragon, you know that, right?
You know?
What do you mean by girly dragon? That's what Rook's gonna ask.
She like a lady dragon?
She have eggs?
Yeah?
Awesome.
Oh boy.
So, is there a? We're told that you know of a secret way in.
Who told you that?
That's what the word on the street is. Now, I didn't believe it because I didn't think anyone
What
would
street?
know such a
What
thing.
street told you that? The one outside?
Yeah, it's runs outside. That's the word on the street is. See, but I don't believe it. I
don't think-
said there was no way. I said there's no way he knows of a secret way.
I don't think the roads talk. And I might know a secret way.
I don't think you do. I'm gonna bet you don't. I'm gonna hold a shine. I bet you don't know a secret way. I'm gonna hold up like 3 shine. I'll bet you 3 shinies you don't know a secret way.
I don't need those shinies. I got lots of shinies.
Yeah, but you don't have these 3.
Fair enough.
I bet you
Fair
don't
enough.
know. I bet
I
you
see
don't
what
know.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're
What
doing.
am I doing? What am I
see
doing?
what you're doing. You're
What am I
doing.
doing?
You're doing the.
I'm doing
the-
nothing.
You're doing the
I'm doing
nut.
no-
You're doing the nut
doing the
under the
nut.
cup trick. You're moving around very fast, and you're trying to confuse my little mind. But I tell
I
you
am not-
something. I heard the word on the streets. I know where the baby dragons are. I know everything. The masses, the masses, they don't know how to keep their mouth shut around us. You know that.
Mhm.
We hear everything, boy.
Well, I don't believe you. You're gonna have to show me. Show me the way. Come on. If you can show me the secret way, I'll give you these.
I tell you
In fact,
what.
I hold up my pouch and I kind of toss up and down. I'll see the whole pouch. You tell me.
Maybe I just send one of my clansmen. Maybe I just send one of them over to the dragon's lair, and I just tell her that you're here. What do you think of that?
They're not as smart as you. They'll never make it.
What's she gonna believe that we just walked in here? She's gonna think you're pulling a stunt on her.
Maybe she reward us. Maybe she give us shinies.
Or maybe she asks, "How did you let a whole bunch of people get in here?"
I don't think so, boy.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
I think she'd be mighty happy with us. She'd be mighty happy with us.
I think she'd be mighty pissed at you guys for letting us in. That's what I think. But you know what? Don't believe me. Why don't we go? You know what? Let's go together. Let's go together.
Jeff, as you're standing at the door, these guys are all trying to get a look. They want to see what's going on in there, and you can hear some sort of commotion down this way.
As they get a little closer, I'm going to motion them in, and I'm going to offer them a steel coin each if they can go get me something to drink, because I'm really thirsty. There'll be another coin for each of them if they come back with drinks for me and my friends.
Well, one of them takes the money.
I need you all to go, because we need drinks for everybody. You can't carry them all yourself.
No. We're pretty sure we're supposed to stay right here.
All right, then the coins stay in my purse. Thank you very much.
The one guy's like, he has his hand on the coin and you just take it back.
Oh, come on now. Come on now,
Hey,
you give me that coin. Give me that coin.
The deal was coins for all of you if you all go and get us drinks.
Listen,
I'm not paying you all for one person to go get drinks.
You look like some sort of lordly guard or something. Some sort of what do they call you people? Like daylight or something?
Benedict.
No. The people that wear the shiny armor like you. What's the word they use?
They're called Sir.
Sir Benedict.
Sirs? I'm pretty sure you were called Days. Let's call him a day.
Tobin is going to start moving away a little bit from the king.
Okay, you can hear that there's some sort of conversation going on back by the door, and the king is still arguing with Rook, and he goes. So listen, Sir Day, you give us the shiny, and we go get you the drink. Otherwise,
yes, I give you guys the shinies, and you all go get the drinks.
No, we don't all have to go to get you a drink.
No, we just agreed. You just said you all go. All two of you.
One of them brings out a bloated frog from his pocket and hands it over towards you. He's like, "Here, if you put this up to your mouth and squeeze real hard, you get a drink."
No, a drink for a night or a day, as you call them.
Oh, a night.
Not for a
He's
dwarf.
called a night. You're calling him a day, you silly twit. Yeah, of course you're a night. I know that. I knew that all along. I was just pulling your leg.
I knew you were the smart one.
So, the king says to you,
how'd you get down here? Did you kill somebody?
Well, you don't have to worry about the masters anymore if that was a problem.
Oh, you kill masters.
I didn't say that. I just said you don't have to worry about them anymore.
We killed him.
That gives him... Tobin's like, we killed him.
We killed him.
Oh, you did kill him.
Yeah, do you want me next?
No, hey, let's...
Whoa! He's like, he goes from like, you were maybe winning him over when he heard you were killing masters, and then you're like, you want to be next? And he's like his whole demeanor changes. A bit of a white pall falls over his face. He's like
Rook walks up to here and goes,
"Did you just threaten me, boy?"
No, don't.
Well, you called them masters and we beat them. So doesn't that make us your master?
Whoa.
Boy.
I go,
Tobin, jump ship. Tobin, don't jump ship. We're all gonna.
Rook's like, whoa. Hands up, goes, look, Your Highness. Don't listen to my little friend. He's getting a little high on himself. I think he's had one too many to drink. We're looking. Word on the street had it that you know where a secret door is. I bet my friend that you don't. We could really use your help if you can help us, but you don't have to worry about the masters anymore. We took care of that problem for you. You're the king, and you should always be the king, and you should always be treated like the king. And that's what we're here to make sure happens. But we got to go find that dragon. And we're told that you know a secret spot. And if you help us do that, we'll help make sure that you have full control of your kingdom again.
So as they continue to talk, Jeff, and you're having no luck getting these guys to leave, a whole load of gully dwarves sort of come prancing around the corner. Their odor sort of precedes them.
Are these bars or doors able to be barred from the inside?
This door does not look like it's able to be barred from the inside. However, the king says, "Oh, now you see. All my cousins just showed up."
Oh, great.
I just look at him. Do you really think? I look at him straight in the eye. I go, all of your cousins couldn't take on the Masters, and we just took on the Masters. What do you think's going to happen? Your Highness, I don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. Why don't you work with us? Our mission here is to give you. Our mission here is to give you back your kingdom. You should be the only lord down here, and nobody else should be. You're the rightful king. You have the people. This is your area. We were told that you know a secret way. I'm starting to think you don't. But if you knew a secret way to help us there, we would definitely help you. Know what I'm saying? I'll help you. You help me. We just have to be nasty. We're not looking to be nasty. We're looking here to help you.
He says,
and I got a bag of shinies that says you want to help out, Your Highness.
"How many shiny you got?"
I got some here, and I can probably give you bags full once we take care of the dragon. But we'd need to know where that secret door is.
He goes, "Wait a minute. You think you're good enough to fight and kill that dragon?"
Well, we took care of the Masters, didn't we?
"I know, but that's no dragon."
I think we're good enough.
Come on now, friend.
Let's put it this way.
Come on now, let's talk some sense here. Yeah, this dragon, you're not going to kill a dragon.
Steven, did you talk some sense into him with your fist?
I said, no. It's like, let me put it this way.
I love that Tobin's getting violent.
I go,
Tobin's like, "I choose violence."
Your Highness, we just took on all the Masters for you. You don't have a Masters problem anymore. You're marching in. I'm assuming I can smell the gully doors showing up.
Oh, you can hear them. They're out in the hall.
Yeah. You got a whole bunch of guys out there that you're trying to brew a fight with us. Now, I've done nothing or try to hurt you or anything like that, and I don't want to. Like I said, I want you to be the true king. A man of your stature and your noble bearing should never have to live in fear in his own kingdom. That's not right. It's wrong. So what we want to do is, if you could show us, the way there.
Or your cousins keep coming, and I make sure you die first. I swear on my blade, you'll be the first.
Well, I don't want to say that. I said, but your cousins couldn't take on the Masters.
So
and you're
can you give me a reaction roll? Can you give me a reaction roll on your charisma?
Which one?
If you go down to your character sheet, besides charisma,
it's Rook you want, or do you want
Rook? Rook's talking.
Okay, Rook's only got 13 on his charisma.
Okay.
What do I got to roll?
So there should be a react.
Yeah, far right.
Can I also get what's Tobin's react? Hold on a sec before you roll. Okay, Rook's roll already. 98. Never mind. There ain't no way you're saving him from a 98.
Yeah.
Okay, so the king leans forward and he says, and he motions to one. You go check his shinies. And this gully dwarf sort of comes forward very meekly and says, and holds out his hand for the bag of shiny.
I look at the king and go, "Are you trying to?"
As soon as there's an opening, I charge for the throne.
As soon as there's an opening, you're gonna charge?
I'm gonna charge. I'm gonna get behind High Bulb, and I'm gonna hold him hostage.
I'm slam the door and put my considerable bulk behind it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to wedge my sword between them so they don't open.
And Rook's gonna kick the little guy as hard as he can, kick him right to the ground and try and step on him.
Everybody stop! I think we need another song.
Tobin.
Everyone stop! Tobin, we need another song.
No, it's too late.
Sing us
It's
a
too late.
song about the king. who made the kingdom have a bag of gold instead of a dragon's lair full of shinies. Sing us the one
tried
about that
Okay,
king. How do it end again?
So hold on a second. As Grenly tries to talk sense in, would anyone like to change their actions, or are they moving ahead? I'm looking mostly at Benedict.
The door is still closed, and my ass is behind it.
Yeah, and I'm standing on the little
So
guy that's
Steven
trying to rob
still
me.
closed the door. Rook knocks down the guy trying to rob him, and Benedict rushes the king.
I'm just getting up there so that he knows he's the first to go, as I've sworn. I'm not going to take any violent action. I'm just in position, ready for him to reconsider his choices.
Okay.
Tobin, sing a song.
Feel free to play the song.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's just let me think through this here. So, Benedict, as you try to get up to the king, the remaining 3 guards are going to try to stop you. So I'm going to need a strength check for you to reach the king. But before you do that, Rook, I am going to say that you knock this guy prone. I'm not going to worry about a roll for that. And Steven shuts the door and puts his bulk into it. Grenlead, I'm going to move you forward a bit as you tell everybody to cool their shit. What is Grennick doing? He's invisible, so
He's just keeping quiet,
he's
just waiting.
He's just enjoying the show. And
He's eating popcorn.
I'm gonna say that Kira gets on the door with her brother. I think that's a fair. Okay. So would you please roll under your strength? But I want you to do it with 3 less. So I think your strength is 18. So you need because there's 3 of them. You need a 15 or better, or 15 or less rather. A natural 1.
We knock these guys over like bowling pins.
Yeah, I pulled the turkey and I'm going for the king.
I think there's a
Yes.
crash.
That was awesome.
Basically, every gully dwarf in the room is on their
Helmets have
butt.
gone rolling everywhere.
You grab the king. As you grab the king, you just hear this pathetic and he tries to go fetal, and you grab him before he can get there, and he's sort of in a pathetic ball on the throne. And then as everything sort of stops, you can hear Grenlead scolding you all play the music! Play the music! And the king's like, okay.
I'll let you keep the crown. The question is, do you keep your head?
He looks at you. He's like, I don't even have a weapon.
You have an army.
I'm pretty
that
sure.
You obviously summoned.
I'm pretty sure you knight people. You can't hurt me if I don't have a weapon, right?
If my party's in danger from your underlings, yes, I can.
You can hear the thump at the door, and then they're you can hear Steve and Kira can hear outside the door one of the gully doors is you're gonna have to go around the back through the special way, or we're gonna have to get some sort of large log. Maybe bring up Boo Poo. Get Boo Poo. We'll ram her through the door.
Apparently there's a back way. Tobin,
All right, Your
there's a
Highness.
secret door in here.
I'll start
Find it.
looking.
The king reaches into his robes and holds out a sort of torn bit of canvas and holds it limply up towards the knight. He's visibly shaking.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
I'll take the canvas. And I'll
What is it, a map?
promise him.
There's a rough, sketched out map on the canvas.
Oh, that's clear as mud.
Reed.
Secret map, read. Secret room, big dark of dragon.
Big bark.
Big bark.
Big bark of dragon. So I'll tell the High Bulb that as a knight, our word stands. provide a guide to take us to the secret room and the path to the big bark of a dragon, and you will get 90% of the shinies. We're interested in one shiny, you can have the rest.
Actually, it's several shinies through the discs.
Yes.
Well,
You
let's
can't
combine
count
it into
that.
one.
You hear a whisper in your ear that raises the bit of the hairs on the back of your neck as Worm whispers,
And the book. Don't forget the book.
2 shinies. And the rest are yours.
Worms in the room? Cool.
Nobody heard it but me. But I know by saying 2, that could mean 7. It's more than 1.
Yeah, they would know what 90% is.
90% would be. He's like, wait a minute. If you take 2, what's going to be left for us?
2. At least. If not more. Even more than 2.
More than 2.
Brooke holds up his hand while he's stepping him, a little guy going, at least this many.
Okay, so we will take 1, I point at myself, and 1, I point at Rook, and 1 and 1 and 1 through the whole party.
Yeah, I understand what
have-
2 means. Settle down.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you would have 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 for all of your clan.
No, the deal was 2.
And you get 2 and 2 and 2
All
for
right,
your
then.
clan.
You get 2. We get
And
2.
you get 2. Yeah, deal. You provide the guide to take us to, so we can follow the map, because I can't read it.
Actually, he should lead us. He's the king. He should lead us.
I agree.
I think if the king has a sister or a cousin, because the king should really be safe, right?
There's a bunch of them outside this door trying to get in.
Yeah, you look back and Kira and Steve are like heels in the carpets. Boom. Boom.
Get the king. I go, get the king to call his cousins off right now. And I'm still standing with the guy. Don't you even think about getting up. I go, get the
Tobin,
king to
did you
call off
find
his
the other
friends.
door?
Can I make a check for finding the other door?
Yeah, absolutely. Just give me a D6.
A D6?
Yep. D6 for
Top-
searching for secret stuff. So, you know, Tobin walks around the room and doesn't find a secret door. But you know, there's a lot of, you're constantly pulling tapestries and, you know, silk cloths. You know, they've got a lot of textiles in here.
Gee,
Just
I
get the
wish
king to
there
tell
was
us where
a
the secret
way-
door is.
I
We
wish
are-
there
I'll tell
was
you.
a way to become invisible so that we could follow them around the back way without anybody noticing. Wouldn't that be cool?
Hint, hint, brother. Hint, hint. But then he'd have to
Just
open the
waiting for
door.
them to
He'd have to
open the
open the door.
Yeah.
I'll
So
just tell the king to call off his guards outside. Tell him
yes,
to, tell him
he
to stop
does.
trying to-
Okay, he calls them off. And he's like, here, you take him. And he points at the one that Rook's got under his foot. He'll show you the way. He'll show you
Has
the
he
way.
been? Has he
Hey!
been where this map is?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's our greatest. He's our greatest warrior.
Is he the one that got the shinies from the dragon?
No, that guy's he dead.
But he's taken the secret way.
Nobody goes the secret way. We know the
So
entrance
can-
though. It's on the map.
I say we
How
take
do
the
you get
king.
to the entrance?
Well, we take you to the entrance, but it's on the map. Can't you read?
I can, but where are we? Where are we on this map?
He points to just sort of what appears to be a random spot. Like he's
Yeah.
like, we'd be right about here.
All right. Well, you lead us from there to the secret way.
I'm not leading you. I'll send you my warrior.
Nope, it's gonna be you.
It's not safe for me.
We'll keep
You're
you
the
safe.
king, aren't you? We'll keep you safe, king.
Hey guys,
I go,
think
if
we're
this is your best
overthinking
warrior
this.
and I'm standing on him and I'm not our best warrior, I think we can keep you safe.
He's our best warrior, but you caught him off guard. You lulled us into complacency.
Excuse me. If
Which
I
is an
can beat
incredibly
them up,
big
you're
word.
coming?
What?
If I can beat
Go
up
ahead.
your warrior, will you come with?
No, I don't. Look, we don't want anybody getting hurt here.
No,
Settle
neither do
down.
we.
You people are very violent.
Yeah, let's get going.
So,
Yeah.
I haven't killed anybody yet. Come on.
so the high bulb gives you the map, and he tells you that he'll are you forcing him to come?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No,
I don't want to do that.
Brooke, come on.
he's a liability.
Yeah, we just made a deal with him.
We'd rather go with a warrior than a king.
All right, we'll
I'd
take
rather
the
go
warrior.
with a warrior and a king. I
Yes,
don't want him
see?
hanging out here sending more guys after.
Knock
Exactly.
him
That,
out.
that way he's our insurance that we don't get it. We don't have a bunch of gully dwarves chasing us.
All right,
Knock
let's
out the
round up the
king.
clan
Okay.
Yeah.
So you take the High King,
and the clan, the whole clan.
the
They're
High
all
King,
coming.
the
Let's do it.
Fudge High Bulb, King of the Agar, and he tells you if you take too many, the dragon's going to know. If too many of us move at once, you got to be sneaky around here.
Let's just take the warrior
And the king.
And the king. Yep.
Okay.
All right,
So the warrior and the king. So
Mhm.
hold on a sec. We're gonna move the warrior here and the king here, and then you guys are all here. I want to be able to snag you all in one go here. And so Worm
going-
is with you, but she's invisible. Okay.
and we'll
Like
put
to
Joe
walk
in
up.
charge while the king's gone.
Can I get behind the king?
Sure.
Because if I can get behind the king, I'm going to put my shield on my back, and I'm going to just gently grab the back of his neck and just walk that way.
So he brings you back here to the waterfall. I'm gonna move everybody so they're here.
Because if he gets out of line, I can break his neck.
Okay.
You're just offering the king some support. It's nice.
Yeah, I don't want him to trip.
You're very
I'm
thoughtful.
making sure you don't fall down.
So again, a wall of water dives from an opening in the western cavern high above, filling the street, then settling quickly into an east-running stream. They open this door here to this building. Oh, it's already open. I haven't masked it. Perfect. Okay. So they bring you into this building. Okay. Let me just get the description for this one.
I think
So
he did
water seeps
didn't
down the walls of this room, pools and then winds out the south door. A long stone counter bisects the room from east to west. Behind it, another doorway leads north. It's not using the directions that we're using. So a doorway leads to the east behind a very long counter. This looks like it might have once been a shop, and there's tiny rivulets of water running through the room and out into the roadway here behind you. The High King says, the secret ways just through that doorway there. You might have to move a bit of the rubble around to get some of your big fellas through.
All right, let's carry through. Bring the
After
king
you,
with us.
Piebald.
After you.
that wasn't actually.
Mind the line.
Mind the line. Oh boy, mind the line. These poor gully dwarfs.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's more rivulets of water running through this room. They trickle down the walls of the room. Although a great deal of water is flooding the room, you see it. It's only a few inches deep.
Oh no.
So sure enough, they motion to some masonry, and beneath the masonry, you can see a trap door. But this room has like a couple inches of water over it, so the trap door is currently submerged.
I'll have them open it.
Can I have someone roll a d20 before we open it for me?
Try somebody else.
All right, I'll roll d20 for the group.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, this goes horribly wrong. I got a 12.
Okay. So the trapdoor is 4 foot square. And it has a ring in it. It has a ring in it. And looks to be made of stone as well.
Can I search it for traps?
No, let the king open it. He'll tell us it's a trap or not.
I don't think he can open it with all the water on it.
Well,
Sure he can.
give us the trap check. You can have a look around anyways. Well, so you tell the high bulb to open it?
Him and his warrior can open it.
Okay. So let's wait. Let's wait to get Tobin's check here.
Just have it here just a second for you.
Yeah, no problem. It looks clear.
Yep.
So the two gully dwarves grab hold of the ring. The high bulb's gowns everywhere. He even takes his crown off and puts it on a rock just for a moment and looks at all of you and he's like, "You leave that alone."
It's fine. You're the king.
And then him and his best warrior lean down and grab the ring and sort of like, and you can see their faces turning red, but it is not moving.
Steve,
Show him how it's done.
Steve.
Okay, I figured this was my turn.
Yeah, your department, Steve.
So Steve, on your character sheet, there should be a
Bend bars, lift gates.
yeah.
Open doors.
There should be an open door actually. So give me the open door check.
Open doors. Open, says a Steve.
So you start pulling on that, Steve, and you realize like all that water that you think that it's forming, like there's a seal that's formed, and yeah, it's not budging.
Oh, it's budging.
I'll try.
So Benedict and Steve together,
Sure.
or does Benedict just give it a go?
I just gave it a go and made a successful.
But what
roll.
I'm saying is, do you
Yeah.
off?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to push Steve out of the way. We're going to do this together because he's my beefy brother.
Okay, so the two of you start to lift it, and just as like it just opens a crack, right? And then all of a sudden it gets much easier to lift because
Yeah, because the water gushes.
that's right.
Seal's broken.
And all of the water in this room pours down the hole below, and you lift up the stone mason trap door, and beneath the 4 by 4 foot square, beneath the 5 foot diameter masonry that you lifted, beneath is a 4 by 4 foot square shaft that drops 20 feet. And all this water pours down into the tunnel below, filling it. Not completely, but there's a lot, and all the rivulets of water in the room sort of change the direction they're moving, and they all start flowing down the drain. And King High Bulb goes, "There you go. Now you get down in there. You follow that all the way to the end."
What's
I
at
would
the
like
end?
Push the king and the warrior down. I really do.
As a Kender, I would like to
You're
make
so
a sleight
violent.
of hand check to steal the crown.
I was waiting for that.
Okay, give me your pickpocket check.
Oh, I
Please
hope
God. Oh, please God. Do it. Do it.
The fact that we're the good guys.
We're the great guys.
Oh, you
actually.
nail it! You nail it. You slip that crown in the pack before the king ever even realizes it's gone. So do we go down the tunnel?
Yeah. I'll go
Yeah,
first.
Tie off a rope and to something, and we can lower ourselves down.
How far is it down?
20 feet.
At about 20
20
feet.
feet. Yep.
Yeah. I got rope. I'll just.
You're not
hand it
sure
off to
what
you
this is, by the way. Whether it's an old sewer line or something from the city before.
I'll go down and find out.
Okay, so
I'll
one
just
by
slide down.
one you drop down in the hole.
But the king and the warrior are coming with us.
And I'll just say, if the boy were here,
Okay,
he could totally.
if you
hop on
start
my
if
back
you
and go down
stop
the hole.
to force the king, he gets really like defiant, panicked even, and he says, if you take me down that hole, oh Becky. Thank you for the subs, everybody.
Okay, that
Wow.
was weird. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, we just
Holy cow!
we got raided. We were supposed to raid
You just
you
got
guys.
raided?
We were supposed to raid you guys. By the Vokter. Hot damn. So you
Well,
guys
technically, we raided them earlier.
you guys one by
Accidentally.
one begin to drop down into the hole, and then somebody who's going first? Tell me who's going first.
Rook's going first.
So if Rook's in the hole, how's he making the king come? Is what I'm saying.
I'm just telling him, like, before I get on, make sure the king comes with us, and down I slide.
Down you go. So the king looks to the
going
rest of you. King looks to the rest of you, and he's like, "You don't want me to go. You don't want me to go. That dragon knows my smell. She'll smell me. She'll smell me a mile away. Look!" And he starts like trying to put his armpit up to people. Look, take a look. Take a look. Get your nose in there. Get your nose in there. Give that a whiff. Come on.
Stop it.
Come on, give it.
Or I'm going to hurt you.
If you take me down there,
Down the hole.
the dragon will know you're coming.
We'll scrub him.
I got this. You guys go. I'll be in at the end.
I'll go second.
Okay, so down the hole. Who's third?
I'll go third.
Third? Oh, you're
So everyone
invisible,
will know
right?
that I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take the moment and go, and off you go. And maybe you actually run into to Worm as she's trying to get down the hole too. It's like the two invisible people
No.
kind of like do the Stooges.
You didn't hear me.
Bonk.
Oh, what did you
didn't
say?
hear me earlier.
What'd you
I
say?
said if the boy were here, he could totally jump on my back to go down the hole.
Oh, okay. Then maybe well, it's too small a hole, dude. It's only 4 feet by 4 feet.
I'm a skinny knight with a skeleton.
For the
It'll
first
work.
time in your
It'll work.
life, you're too big.
That's what she said.
That's what she never said.
So everybody begins going down into the hole. Grenly, do you go down the hole?
Yeah.
Steve, I'm gonna say you're the last with the two gully dwarves there,
I am. Yeah.
and
I
Oh
am.
shit!
they're like,
I don't want to witness.
They're
you
like-
go down the hole.
And
Listen,
nobody else is here.
we can tell you're a man of intelligence. If you bring us down that hole, the dragon's gonna smell. Dragon's gonna smell us.
I'm going to crowd him and the best I can, keeping my shield on the warrior side.
Yep.
And I'm going to get nice and close and say, if any gully dwarf tries to stop us, I am going to stuff you up his ass. And I'm going to point to the other one.
Okay.
Understood, King?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Now run! Run!
Okay. They just tear out the room. They're like running. They're running.
Tell him twice.
And then does Steve go down the hole?
Yeah, of course.
And maybe once the party's like 100 feet down that hole, and the king is halfway back to his throne room, he like touches his head. He touches his head. He realizes he's lost his crown. He's lost his crown. I lost my crown.